Have you ever said to your child, "You're making me mad right now," or "Stop annoying me," or "You're getting on my nerves"? If you have, you're not alone. I've said these things probably more times than I can count. And one thing we may not realize when we do say these things is that we're actually teaching our child the opposite of being emotionally intelligent. And what do I mean by that? Well, whenever we connect what they've done to how we feel, we're teaching them that other people can control their emotions. And that's simply not true. Right? Our emotions, our feelings, they don't come from what someone else does. They come from the stories that we tell ourselves about what's happening right now. For example, if we ask our child to do something and they're just kind of ignoring us on their phone, our natural reaction is to snap and say, "Are you seriously ignoring me right now?" But if we take a step back and really analyze the story we're telling ourselves is that they're disrespecting me or they're being rude to me. And that's why we have the reaction that we have. But that story may not be true. It may be simply that they didn't hear what we have to say, or they're just so engrossed in whatever they're doing on their phone that they just didn't even hear us. And if we recognize that, it can change the way we respond to the situation. So instead of blowing up on them and kind of accusing them of disrespecting us, we can get their attention in a neutral way, something along the lines of, "Hey, when I ask you to do something and you don't respond at all, it feels like you're ignoring me. And so I'm going to ask if you can at least acknowledge me when I ask you to do something." And then let's see how they respond. And so this way, you're teaching your teen two things. One, that you're taking responsibility for how you feel. So there's nothing they can do to make you feel angry, mad, frustrated, right? That's something you're kind of creating out of your own stories. And then the second thing that you're modeling for them is how you can still advocate for what you are kind of looking to do in a neutral way so the other person's more open to it. So if you're looking to help your child become more emotionally intelligent, it's going to start with you. And the best thing you can do is just catch yourself. Whenever you are blaming, whether it's your teen or someone else for how you feel, is to quickly catch yourself and just recognize, you know what, no one is bothering me. I'm actually bothering myself. And ask yourself, well, what is it? What is the story you're telling yourself that's causing you to feel whatever negative emotion you might be feeling? And that's going to, one, allow you to calm down, and two, more importantly, especially if you're with your teen, it will model for them ways to be emotionally intelligent because they'll watch you and they'll see how you react to different things. And that's something that's probably the most powerful way to teach this skill. So if you found this tip helpful, please follow this channel, share this video with your friends, and watch other videos for more practical tips to help your child build success habits.